It's a story that has left several Marco Island residents completely stunned. The murder of a man allegedly at the hands of his own girlfriend. 24-year-old Lisa Tremner was covered in blood when she allegedly walked into a 7-Eleven, admitting that she had just killed her boyfriend, 30-year-old Trevor Smith, inside the condo that they shared. Now, if she was telling the truth, what could have driven her to commit such a violent crime? 4 in Your Corner's Carl Fortier speaking with a domestic violence expert not associated with this case for some insight.
Well, the executive director for the Shelter for Abused Women and Children in Naples says domestic violence can happen to anyone, and that whether or not Lisa Tremner intentionally killed her boyfriend, the tragic outcome could have been avoided.
It happens over time, and it starts with verbal abuse and then escalates into physical abuse.
And according to a Collier Sheriff's Office report, that's how Lisa Tremner told detectives things spiraled out of control early Tuesday morning, telling them she stabbed Trevor Smith in their Marco Island condo. Linda Oberhaus, executive director of the Shelter for Abused Women and Children in Naples, isn't surprised by the weapon Tremner said she used.
In the majority of domestic violence homicides, what we know is the victims are usually female, not male. In cases where the victims are male, a knife is typically used, as happened in this case.
Tremner's Facebook page showed her and Smith as a happy couple, and Tremner as a young woman who loved plants and nature. A far cry from the distraught appearance she showed when she faced a judge on Wednesday. The sheriff's report reveals Tremner told detectives she tried to kill herself.
A high percentage of cases actually attempt suicide. Some are successful, some not successful, so I wasn't surprised to hear that.
Oberhaus says that while this case had a disastrous outcome, domestic violence fatalities have fallen off since domestic abuse shelters began to spread in the 70s.
What we saw is a decrease in domestic violence homicides, with both women being killed and also with men being killed.
And she hopes men and women in violent relationships seek help to avoid situations that can turn deadly.
If somebody finds himself in a domestic violence situation, the best thing they can do is just get help at their local domestic violence center.
Now, if you need assistance with a domestic violence situation, you can call a 24-hour hotline. It's 1-800-500-1119. In Naples, Carl Fortier, Fox 4 in Your Corner.